What's up, everybody? This is Jed Johnson from dieselcrew.com. Hope you're doing well. And of course, you know they call me Napalm. Get it right. Hey, I just had a great idea. So, over the weekend, I put up one of these things on Instagram where it says, ask me a question, and then people ask me questions. Well, then I answered them. And some of them were like, it was real easy to answer in a short response. But some of these are actually, I would say, would take a little bit longer time to answer. So I thought I would go ahead and do that. So I've taken and collected all those questions, and I'm going to knock some of those out right now. So if you took part in that, I really appreciate it. If you're on Instagram and you're not following me, look me up. It's at jed.diesel, jedd.diesel, jed.diesel, just like my email address. So go ahead and find me there, and you'll see that the questions cover a range of topics, okay? So first off, the first question that I saw that came through was from Jesse Pinnonen. And he said, was lifting that anvil part of your workout for King Kong or just YOLOing it? And the anvil that he's talking about was the picture that it was in the picture that I included with the Ask Me a Question post in the story. And it's a 200-pound anvil that Luke bought, I want to say in August. I think we went and picked it up in August, maybe July. So it's a really tough anvil to pick up. I've put up a video or two where we trained on it, and my camera's sliding. Sorry about that. But we hadn't lifted it up yet. So we were kind of frustrated and sick of the King Kong training. So I was like done for the day. It was, I think, Tuesday of last week, maybe Thursday. And I just went over and I started pulling the anvil out to start to lift it. And I might have cracked it off the ground a little bit. Up until this point, I was the only one that got it off the ground. I got it about 3-4 inches off the ground the first time we worked with it. And I might have popped it off the ground just a little bit on this particular day that I'm talking about. But then Luke, of course, came over and smoked it. It was no problem. Picked the 200-pound anvil right up. So you got to get it on video or it didn't happen, right? So we cart the thing. He carted it out. I didn't touch the thing. He brought it out into the main area, and we took some videos. And he ended up getting it like 10 times, more or less. Several times right in a row, like maybe hitting doubles and triples a few times. And I was able to get one good solid lockout. I think my lockout with it was better than any of his lockouts. So that's how I get my win back in that case, is that I had a very excellent lockout. Oh yeah. So no, it wasn't part of the training. It was just we were sick and tired of doing the King Kong stuff. Some of the stuff I've been training for 6 months. Some of the stuff, well, pretty much all of it I've been training for 6 months, but at least 6 months. But the little bighorn, I've been training that since it's probably been over a year, because we were gonna do that. We had that in our February contest, Cupid's Nightmare. So man, I am just plain sick of the little bighorn. I suck on that thing. For as much time as I've trained on that, I should be way, way better. But I still really suck. Not looking forward to King Kong, guys. Not looking forward to it at all. In fact, later on, Becca, can't think of her last name right now. She's one of the strongest women in the world. Becca, somebody help me out and put it in the comments section. But she asked if I was competing in King Kong, and I don't know if that was a serious question or not, but yeah, I am competing in it. But my gosh, what a drag the training has been. All right. Maybe another quick one or two. What's your PR on double overhand deadlift? And this is from Mickle_strongman. So as far as I can recall, I think either 525 or 535 is my best ever double overhand deadlift. Now, I think I did 515 in a competition once in 2014. I think after when I put together a few weeks of the Cone Philippi deadlift program, I think I was able to work that up to about 525 or 535 with double overhand. And then at the end of that program, I ended up setting an all time PR of 550 with the alternated grip. So if anyone wants to see those videos, I've got lots of Cone Philippi training videos here on the YouTube channel. It was an excellent program. It was a lot of fun. We even tried one time to incorporate the Cone Philippi deadlift program into our grip work, and we swapped out the main exercises, such as, it has Romanian deadlifts, of course, normal deadlifts. Uh, it had different pull downs, rows, and things like that in there. And we took out the conventional equipment and worked with grip equipment. So we did axle stuff. So for RDLs, we were using the axle. I know we had wrist wrench in there. We were doing pull downs with some kind of thick handled device. So it was really fun. Every time we've done it, it's been really fun, and I really feel like I gain strength every time. Now, it always worked well for actual deadlifts, but I think the volume is too high for grip strength. And what I mean by that is you work with too low of percentages, and you're far too far away from your max, and there's no tapering, there's no pyramid or anything like that. So it just didn't work out for grip strength, but it was it was cool nonetheless. Um, uh, and I think that's about it. Maybe there's another quick question here. Mm. Oh, it was Becca Roberts is Becca's last name. I know I've got one here from some of the kids that train here. Let me see. Oh, from Jackson Chilson, who goes by Chilson58 on Instagram. So if you guys want to help me out, you can go and light up his Instagram a little bit. He doesn't post much because, you know, he just doesn't. I think he's afraid. I think he's afraid to post. But it's Jackson Chilson. He's Chilson58 on Instagram. He says, "Why are you such a bitch?" That's such a profound question there, Mr. Jackson. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Why am I such a bitch? Um, I guess maybe I think maybe there must be some slang that I'm not aware of yet in the Wyalusing High School, because probably what he's actually saying there is, "Why are you so awesome?" So it's probably like one of those opposite things. Like over time, a word like takes on its opposite meaning, like cleavage. Cleavage used to mean, how things were cut apart, but now it's like how boobs are smushed together. So probably, I'm assuming at Wyalusing High School, "Why are you such a bitch?" means, "Why are you so darn cool?" And the reason I am so cool, there's several reasons. First off, look at this hair. Look at this hair, man. I mean, this hairline is going nowhere. This hairline is strong, steady. It's just where it needs to be, and it hasn't changed in years. So that's one reason. Next, look at this. Look at this chin strap beard. Look at how even the contouring is. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at the chin strap itself. Perfect uniform thickness. You can, if we had a tape measure, we could look at the sideburn thickness here, all the way down. Consistency is what it's all about. Just like success in the weight room, being consistent, getting in there a minimum of 3 times a week, consistency. And that's what it's all about right here with this chin strap beard. Also, my my clothes are fresh. My haircut is always tight. Everything about me, I mean, is just awesome. And a lot of people just want to be me, frankly. So because of all those things together, That's why I'm so awesome, Jackson. So thank you for asking such a great question. Much appreciated. And again, Jackson's Instagram is Chilson58. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to have more coming out. I'll do 1 to 3 per video, depending on how detailed they are. And hopefully you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it one of these, brother. A big thumbs up. The bigger, the better. Don't be afraid to subscribe, everyone. Make sure you hit the notification button so you're notified every single time a new video comes out, whether it's a Q&A or a training footage clip, or whether it's even an episode of This Week in Grip. And let's see, leave a comment below if you have a question that you'd like me to cover. I will capture it, because remember, in December this year, I'm going to be running a 31 days of Q&A once again. So I'm collecting those questions. And don't be afraid to share the video. Oh, and don't forget, go say hi to Jackson for me at Chilson58. All the best in your training, everybody. Take care.